What's up, guys? This is a support update. So I'll be making your video for WWE Night of Champions. I'll give you a whole review. So we're going to get right into it. Just going to give you the results. Now, JBL was on commentary filling in for Jerry Lawler. I hope Jerry Lawler's alright. But JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, was on commentary. So that was good. The first match to kick it off was The Miz in a fatal four-way with him, Cody, Rhodes, Sin Cara, and Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz ended up retaining when Sin Cara took a double. He had an extra mask and he put it on The Miz, kind of got him blind, and The Miz took the nearest person, which was Cody Rhodes, without seeing, and just skull crushing finale on him, and he retained his title. So it was a good opening match. I would say if you want a rating, 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was a good opening match, pretty action packed. It was pretty good for an opening match. Next, Caitlyn was on the floor saying that she got attacked by a masked figure, which we all believe was Eve, and I'll get into that in a second. But she couldn't compete for her match tonight, but we'll get to that in a second. The next match was Kane and Daniel Bryan versus Kofi and R-Truth for the Tag Team Championships. This was funny. Of course, we know the anger management problems. Kane and Daniel Bryan did end up winning this match and becoming the new Tag Team Champions, and it ended with Kofi Kingston was pushed off the top ropes. And then Kane was on the top ropes, and I believe Daniel Bryan pushed him off, and he fell on Kofi, and he got the pin because he was in the pinning position. And it was 1, 2, 3, and Kane and Daniel Bryan, the new tag team champions, and it ended in a yelling competition of "I am the tag team champions, I am the tag team champions," and who's taking the credit. But whatever, they're the tag team champions. So it was a 3 out of 5 star, I would say. It was a decent match, pretty good. It's going to be fun seeing those two as tag team champions. It's probably going to be funny. And we'll see how that goes. Next, Antonio Cesaro, United States Champion, was facing Zack, Ryder, the winner of the Battle Royal. This match was okay. It was 2.5 out of 5, I would say, or 3, however you want to put it. But Axana helped Cesaro by pulling him out of the corner when Ryder was about to go kick him in the head with that big boot that he always does. And, Cesaro ended up hitting his finisher, the neutralizer, and he retained his U.S. title. So he's getting pushed for that U.S. title, and he's retaining it. So we'll see how that goes. Next, Randy Orton against Dolph Ziggler. I think this was one of the matches of the night. It wasn't for anything. It's just a singles match. However, both of them, I would say, had a really good match, and it was really entertaining. It was smash mouth, back and forth. Randy Orton, champion. He was a champion, looking to get it back on it, but he's going on a movie role soon. For spoiler, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, he's going on a movie role soon, and but he defeated Ziggler with a really nice RKO. He got him in the air and RKO'd him. So it was a really sick RKO, and Randy Orton got the win over Dolph Ziggler, the Money in the Bank winner. So Randy Orton was the victor for that. Now the Divas champion, Booker T, awarded Eve the match against Layla, and she cashed in, winning the Divas Championship. And I think it was her that attacked Caitlyn, if you ask me. Michael Cole also said there was like a conspiracy thing. But Eve is the new Divas Champion. And you can tell something was a little fishy. But yeah, she beat Layla. And then to the two main events, the last two matches. Sheamus versus Del Rio. Now, before the match, Booker T came out and he said that he has closed his investigation. And he's reinstating the bro kick right before the match started. And we saw earlier in the night that Ricardo Rodriguez wasn't wearing the neck brace because he said he was feeling better. And David Otunga was like, "What are you doing? I told you to wear it." Because they were lying, obviously. It's scripted wrestling, if you guys didn't know that. But yeah, obviously it was all fake. And the bro kick was reinstated, and it came into play in this match because Del Rio got some arm breakers on Sheamus. Sheamus actually ended up bro kicking David Otunga to start off the match. But there was a lot of counters. Sheamus did miss the bro kick a few times. Del Rio got the arm breaker on him a few times, so Sheamus was able to counter and get out of it. He also tried using his cloverleaf submission move. However, that did not work. He didn't get it on. So it ended with a counter and Sheamus hitting the bro kick, and that's how he won. So if he didn't have the bro kick, I don't know how it would have went. But the bro kick came into hand, with my iPod ringing over there, came into hand in this match, and it came into play, and you can see that right away with Sheamus picking up the win with a bro kick. Without that, I don't know if he would have picked it up. We would seen how WWE would have went with it. But Sheamus uses his bro kick that Booker T reinstated, which threw Del Rio off guard. But Sheamus is still the World Heavyweight Champion, and he's been having that champion retained ever since WrestleMania. So he seems like he's a World Heavyweight Champion for a set time for now. Now to the main event, which was probably the most obviously chaotic match. And by the way, if you want some ratings for Randy Orton, I would say 3.5 out of 5. The Divas was just a regular Divas match, and the Sheamus Del Rio match I would also give a 3.5. It was pretty good. But the main event, what I would say is 4 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5. This was the best match of the night. Obviously, it's always the best match of the night. But John Cena versus CM Punk. Heyman was in the ring, Paul Heyman, and he said, I'm here to witness CM Punk winning, retaining his title. He's the best in the world. Blah blah blah. Then he came out. Punk came out. He had a pretty good hand. I thought that Boston would boo him because they're Cena hometown fans, and that wasn't the case. There was actually a lot of boos for Cena as well. It was the Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks chant. So whatever. Cena came out in a black and pink attire for the breast cancer for Susan G. Komen, which I thought was really nice. He's helping the cause of fighting breast cancer. So that was his new attire. His wristbands, and his hat was pink. For those of you that want to know, because he changes colors often. But anyways, this match was amazing. I wouldn't say WrestleMania caliber, but it was great. I can't tell you how many GTSs CM Punk hit, probably 2 or 3. John Cena hit like 2 or 3 attitude adjustments. CM Punk locked the Anaconda Vice on 2 or 3 times, and Cena locked his STF on 2 or 3 times. CM Punk was countering all his moves, like the 5-knuckle shovel. He countered that twice. He countered the suplex that he always does. Cena actually went lunging out the ring and hitting CM Punk, excuse me, which you don't see often. And he also went for moonsaults. CM Punk, he missed it. John Cena went for a leg drop. I think he missed that. So it was back and forth, but it was smash mouth. It was really good. Now the ending is the most crazy part. Sorry, I just heard, if you hear background noise, just ignore it. Now the ending was the craziest part because John Cena was knocked off the ropes. He ran right back on the ropes before CM Punk could get off, and he picked him up, and he suplexed him. I think it was a German suplex or something. He suplexed him off the ropes, and he had the pin, a backwards pin, and CM Punk's shoulders on the mat, and the ref counted 1, 2, 3. However, John Cena, his shoulder was on the floor as well. So when the bell rang, John Cena went crazy. He took the WWE champion. He was celebrating with the soldiers that were there in attendance. He was going crazy. His father was there, and then he's celebrating on the top rope, holding the championship up. And the ref comes and he's like, "I'm sorry." He takes the title. I'm like, "What's going on?" He gives it to CM Punk, and CM Punk is shocked, like as if, "Oh my God, I retained my title." And he retained his title. The ref called it a draw because both competitors had their shoulders on the mat. Obviously, I know this is not, it's professional entertainment. So if you guys are going to comment saying, "Oh, I'm actually thinking it's real," of course I know how it was going to go, but it was kind of shocking to see it was a draw because you would think that Cena would win and face The Rock and stuff like that. However, CM Punk did retain it, and then he just came from behind when John Cena turned around and smacked him in the face with it, hit him right in the face with the title, and him and Paul Heyman walked out, and he was yelling, "I'm the best in the world," and respect. Obviously, a lot of people like what CM Punk is doing. I'm just, a fan of just watching the storyline as it develops. It's a good storyline right now. But, now we're going to have to see what John Cena responds on Raw tomorrow and see how that goes. But, yeah, CM Punk is still your WWE champion. So the 2 major championships did not change at Night of Champions. They were both retained. So you let me know what you guys think of the pay-per-view. I think it was a good 6.57 maybe out of 10 stars if you want me to rate it. These were all your results. This was everything from the night. If you have any other questions, leave them down below. Leave your comments about the pay-per-view and let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll have more videos coming soon. Please subscribe for more, and I'll have more pay-per-views for wrestling and boxing and stuff like that. Thanks for watching, and please leave your comments down below. Leave your opinions. Peace.